The second question here is on how much can it really be applied? We understand Apple has already said no, and that was expected, right? Apple has said no to several other countries where I think in North Korea, one such app was introduced, or one such thing was introduced, and they said no. So we were expecting Apple to sort of say no here as well. Can other companies as well, like Xiaomi, Samsung, what are you hearing from them on what is their reaction to this app?
Right now, they haven't come out and said anything explicitly against like installation of certain applications. However, OEMs, mobile companies, do install certain apps before they launch smartphones. But there is a commercial aspect involved over there because they do get certain revenue from certain pre-installed application. However, if the government approaches an OEM to install an application and do it, I mean, it's a directive that Android, at least smartphones, can follow. It's not going to be easy for iOS devices, specifically Apple devices, because they do not entertain any sort of third-party apps within their ecosystem. All of their applications are installed from the software, the OS version side. So for Android, it's relatively easier. But considering the fact that Apple has come up and said, okay, we are putting our foot down, we're not going to do it. There's going to be a lot of pressure among the other OEMs also to join this ecosystem and say, okay, we might not comply. However, if there is a directive, if the government is playing hardball, then it will be interesting to see. For Apple, it's very difficult to do it. I don't think they're going to comply that easily.
All right. So that gives me one reason in our Apple versus Samsung debate that we will sort of have another day. But that's a story for another time. Thanks so much, Cyrus, for joining us with the very latest.
Thank you so much.